What up, AMC family, retail family, apes, retail investors, players, traders, and haters, everybody who's out there, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy D, and this is D's Daily DD. Yo, major shout out to everybody who came through in the last video. I see got a lot of attention. Really, thank you very much. I hope you learned something, gained some value, and it was a whole bunch of apes. I saw you come through and show some love, and I really noticed that, and it gives me motivation to continue day to day and doing these update videos. But always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't take it as that. Take it for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm just some guy on YouTube who likes talking about his favorite stocks. And I never give financial advice, right? Because everybody's on a different journey with their money and their goals. So what's right for me might not necessarily be right for you. So you always have to make your own decisions and do your own research and due diligence, okay? But yeah, I want to update some things today. I want to talk about some other, new news that came out and kind of some continued news on what I've been talking about, which has to do with, of course, with AMC, the offering, the debt, with what's going on with banks and liquidity and the overall stock market. Um, I see the apes everywhere. Like, that's what I always kind of was, wondering, like, okay, they haven't really came through my channel. Yes, some of them, but now I saw a massive flood come through and I knew you guys were out there, right? Because I see people in the chat rooms on Twitter, on Stock Twits, on Webull, on Reddit. I mean, the apes are vast and wide, right? There's a lot of AMC shareholders that I have seen, in my opinion, across the country and, in other countries too. So, yeah, let's jump into the information. I got you with the information, right? As always. Let's switch it up. Yeah, I'm going to talk about what I'm paying attention to and what I'm expecting here in the next few weeks, I would say. But I got this information out, so let's talk about it. Let's go from this side to this side. We'll start off with the AMC debt update. When I got that news, it had literally been minutes when I read it on the last video, so I didn't jump too far into it, but now I did, and I looked over it again, and I feel like I can explain it a little bit better. All right, so they had 506 million that was coming due in 2023, which for now, they took that away. Okay, that pressure of the interest and the payments and all that coming up due in 2023, for now, the way I look at it, they took it away, right? But what did they really do? They took on a new 400 million. I don't know if like a contract. I don't know the specific word that they did, but they took on this 400 million that's going to be due in 2027 at 12.75%. And I think it's like a little over a percent lower. I think the old rate was like 13 or 14%. So that interest, when you're talking about that much money, it makes a huge difference too. Okay. Next, they reduced and they pretty much bought, right, $106 million worth of debt by reducing it. It's kind of like a refinance, basically. But it's not so much the dollar amount that I'm looking at, or so much, right, like, oh, they paid off this amount or that amount. It's more about the time. So let's go down here. Next, Adam's wording gave us, he said, gave us the confidence to pay off. Now, I still kind of have a question mark because that's not confirming anything. It's kind of interesting wording where he's just saying it gave us the confidence to do this. Next, it bought AMC 5 years by pushing the debt away, or those payments that were coming due, because even though we're in a bear market, we're in a slow economy right now, it moves in cycles. So once we come out of this bear market, if there is a recession coming, right, eventually you'll start to get out of it and start moving towards a more busy economy. Next, it costs the shorts money to hold. The current cost to borrow fee is 21.4%. That's a lot. That's a credit card rate, if you want to think of it that way. But right now, if you want to go start shorting AMC, you're going to be paying at least this fee of 21.4%. And like I said, the Fed is planning to raise rates next month. It looks like it's going to be a 0.75 basis point rate hike. And I've noticed that usually, right, when they raise the rates, this goes up with it, the cost to borrow fee. And especially what's going on with banks, I'm going to talk about that right now. And for me, there's no cost to hold fee. I'm not paying extra on the side just to hold my shares. I just hold them. Yeah, the value goes up and down, but you can't win or lose until you sell your shares. So next, the number 4, Adam Aaron has been referencing the number 4. I've noticed it. People have noticed it. And I'll show you the tweets right now in a little bit. But there is some kind of reference going on with the number 4. And then Adam Aaron has been the CEO since 2016. And remember the meme war, the meme stocks, the meme, trend started in January 2021. And that's the whole FUD that, I don't think he's out here to screw us necessarily. I think he has a plan. I haven't agreed with everything that he's done, but right now at where we're at, I think it's just FUD that he's out to screw his own company or his own investors. That doesn't make sense because he's been here since 2016 with AMC fighting and, running the company. So to me, the time tells everything. And then I expect more news before 11/7, which is currently the earnings report date. It could change, but as of now, it's saying they're going to release earnings on 11/7. I wanted to point this quote out. I finished reading this book, so I'm going to need a new book to read. I'm gonna go find that soon. But a quote that I want to show you guys is this one. So, you can be wrong half the time and still make a fortune. That's what Morgan Housel says in the book. And he's referencing to, stock picks and stuff like that. So that just keeps me positive. That keeps me in a positive mindset. And I just wanted to share that quote with you. But now let's move on and talk about why I expect more news. And pay attention here first. On 12/11, I'm just going to show you what they've done in the past and how it played out. Now, it's not guaranteed to play out the same, but that's just what I noticed. And this is what I'm pointing out. On 12/11, there was news. Mudrick was, teaming up with them. This was 2020, 12/11, 2020, and they were going to raise money, AMC. Okay. Then on January 25th, the date's right, 2021, AMC completed the offering and they raised $917 million. Then you go on to 127, and what did the price do? 2021, the price peaked at about $25, and on January 28th, everyone knows they removed the buy button, calmed it all down. Then again, we fast forward to April 27, 2021. They announce at the market offering news that they're going to be selling shares. And you have May 13th, 2021, where AMC completes one of the offerings and they raise $428 million. Next, on June 1st, they put out news, right? I got this all from the AMC website and in the press release section. And then on the 6/1, they raised $230 million. And on June 3rd, they raised $587 million. What did the price do? The price peaked at about $77 on June 2nd. Okay. Then now, where are we at right now? 10/12/2022, the offering news comes out. And then on Friday, right, it was on the 14th, 2022, they secured the note offering, and that's what I'm talking about here. And then we're waiting for more news. At least I'm waiting for more news and what's going to happen to the price in the next couple weeks, because both times they did this, the price went up. Okay. Now, like I said, it's not guaranteed. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving you the information on what happened in the past and what's happening right now and how I kind of see how this is all bullish, right? I don't see how this is negative. It seems to me the shorts are in trouble right now. They're going into a position that I wouldn't want to be in, because you have the company, right, that they've been shorting that is paying off some debt, restructuring, and you have the economy that is slowing down, and they are as well prepared as they can be, AMC, to go through this recession. I think if they moved a lot of the stuff years back, a lot of the debt payments and all that, then it releases, less stress on them, on AMC. And the positive thing is we have a lot of movies coming up, big movies, like we said, Black Adam, Avatar, all kinds of movies to bring that money in through the door. Okay. So yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. I just want to give you an update, kind of like what I'm seeing. And let's switch over and show some of the news and articles. So first, Right here, you see, Fed to deliver another big rate hike as the job market fails to cool. Market sees 0.75 percentage rate hike point in November, the Fed meeting. Here's some of the updates. It doesn't look like Credit Suisse is doing so well. This is why. Credit Suisse investment bank chief Christian is set to leave the company in the coming weeks amid a broad overhaul of the group that will likely see the unit cease to exist in its current form. Credit Suisse is considering a sale of its U.S. asset management business. Credit Suisse is set to be starting the sale of its asset management arm. So I look at it like a fire sale. That's what they did with their hotel. They sold that in order to meet what looks like, kind of like a margin call. Let me explain this right now. Let me go down. Here's another one. Citi CEO Fraser, I'm concerned about market liquidity and counterparty risk. So there was an article that came out on routers. I think I put it actually in my tweets. Here it is. So yeah, this one. They had sold the hotel, I think, for around 400 million in order to cover this settlement that they have with the U.S. government for things they did that they shouldn't have done. If you want to go read it, it's right here. But they had to pay around $495 million to settle. So I think that's why they had to sell the hotel. And remember, they're the ones who lost with Archegos, who lost $5 billion in the GameStop short squeeze. All right, so I'm just looking at instability, and that's what I think the apes are noticing too, the AMC shareholders. So right now we're showing 100,000 shares to borrow, although over the weekend it said 0 for most of the time, and the fee still holding 21.4%. Show it to you here again. If there's no available shares, right, with the next rate hike that's coming, I expect this to jump up again. And then, all right, so the FTD report came out today, and it's back in the millions. Fails to deliver for AMC. 1.5 million, 1.5 million, 2 million, 1 million, 1.6 million. That we had this is the new information, these dates. And it had kind of dropped down, but it seems like they do this little cycle where they keep using that cycle over and over as far as the short sellers and whoever is failing to deliver these shares. And let's just talk about the fourth thing real quick. I mean, T plus 35, 11.4 could be that what Adam Aaron is talking about, but let's go to his page right here. But look, so right here for the past seasons in a row, scroll down. Let's go down. Man, he retweeted a lot. Let's see right here. That would be for seats. Let's see right here, I think too. All right, 40 seats on that one. And right here, I have been working for 4 years to be able to say this. I can't tell you what the hidden message is, but it's pretty interesting. It's pretty obvious, right? That he keeps focusing on the number 4. So just want to show you guys that. I think that's all I really got. Last thing, yeah, let's just talk about the inflation. We won't get it. It's always a month behind, so we'll get to see the October information in November, right? But it's still at a bad level. This is not good for the average person, and you have to be prepared mentally. I saw a comment that said that they appreciate this information because it lays it down pretty good how around the same time too where inflation started to rise and how long it kind of took to peak and start cooling off. But that's just what has happened in the past. I don't know the future. I can't tell you how long it would last this time. It's just kind of following the same pattern and the same trend, right? But yeah, that's all the information I got on there. Let's just go real quick. I just want to show love back to all the apes that showed up. You know, they left me some great comments. This dude's talking about, or sorry, Amber Fox, this girl, she's talking about the T plus 90 on Ape. We'll see if that has anything to do. You know, Fernie, I used to live in LA. I live in Arizona now. AMC, I think this is kind of trolling. I give it 20 years, but whatever. Everyone has their own opinion. And I did kind of say they paid off debt. I meant to say, right, that they paid off some of the debt. Now that I did more research, that's why I came back and explained it. I agree with this at some point. Whatever gains they can make from shorting AMC will not be enough to cover those interest charges, right? That's what we're paying attention to. AMC will squeeze in 2022. I like that. Talking about the floor, this person, Barin, did their DD. They got a lot to say. New subscribers, welcome from New Mexico. Warren, appreciate you. And yeah, we're gonna continue on this journey. Marvin G, that's an OG. He's been with me for a while. Carrie, nice. Hope you got a good price today if you did buy those 10 shares. And thank you. You know, I always try to bring honest and true and factual information, and I just give you my thoughts and opinions on it. And yeah, just some really good comments, and I noticed them and I try to write back to all of them. And yeah, let's do this. We're on a roll, right? So thank you guys for coming back. That's what I got for you today. You know, stay up, stay positive. I'm still here holding with y'all, and we're looking at the play-by-play action right now, being lifetime. And I'll do my best to keep you updated. So thanks for coming back, guys. Catch you guys in the next video.